A slightly sinister figure, no one quite knows where Arachnos comes from. He just turned up one day in Dust Falls with his chirurgical assistant Craven Bonesaw in tow, the small misshapen creature thought to be the product of one of Dr. Arachnos' experiments. However, good medical aid is hard to come by in the Underhive, especially the kind Arachnos offers, and so he does a fine trade in digging out bullets and patching up ruptured organs. The doc also has a healthy sideline in gen enhancements and organ grafting. For a modest fee, Doc Arachnos will cut an Underhiver open and make improvements to their physiology. Most often, these are purely practical, like implanting a Goliath pulmonary system to allow the patient to breathe the toxic air, or a set of Fearcat eyes so they can see in the dark. More rarely, gang leaders come to Arachnos looking for cosmetic enhancements, such as Ripperjack teeth or Ash Devil claws, which look scary but make opening a bottle of Wild Snake a small feat. Of course, all these exotic components need to come from somewhere, and the doc regularly signs on with gangs going down into the depths of the Underhive. While Arachnos can and does pay for unusual organs procured by gangers, he prefers to extract them himself, rather than receive them in the battered remains of a corpse starch ration tin, wrapped in whatever dirty rag the ganger could find. Howdy and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. My name is Damon, and in this series I'll be exploring all of the Dramatis Personae hangers-on in the game of Necromunda. Now, I have done 2 previous series. If you haven't watched those, I've done all of the hired guns, 60 of them in fact, and all of the agents so far as well. Now I'm moving into the hangers-on. This one, episode 2, we have Dr. Arachnos. Now, this guy is a rogue doc special character. Similar to your baseline rogue doc, this guy is 100 credits though, and is a little bit different, offers you some slightly different special rules and stats as well. The model is fantastic. This comes from Forge World. You can buy this model now, and we've got a really interesting looking, slightly Delac looking, I have to say, with the trench coat sort of thing. Lots of mechadendrites, buzzsaws, and a plague mask doing the with the with the rubber glove there. Looks like he's about to give you a prostate exam with one of those buzzsaws, perhaps. Nasty. Forget I said that, please. Moving on. 100 credits for this guy, and like I said, he's a rogue doc, so that's the sort of role that he fulfills in your gang. He is part of the crew, so he's treated as part of your gang and actually turns up to battles as well. And he's not too much of a slouch. Let's have a look at the stats though. Movement 5, weapon skill 4+, ballistic skill 4+ as well, strength toughness 3, wounds 1, initiative 4+. So very, very average scum sort of profile there. However, he does have 2 attacks. Mental stats though, he has a leadership of 8+, a cool of 7+, a willpower of 7+, and an intelligence of 6+. So certainly very smart. In terms of skills, he comes with the Medicae skill, which is always useful to have on a battlefield to save your guys. He's also got a las pistol and a medical mechadendrite, versatile 3-inch close combat weapon with +1 to hit at that versatile range. +1 to hit at base to base, AP -1 and toxin, which is certainly very nasty, particularly at that 3-inch range, meaning that you've potentially got an 8-inch or even more, 11-inch threat range or something. Really, really nice to have. So this guy is actually a close combat threat, certainly a sort of deterrent, I suppose. He comes with mesh armor, the bioscanner, and a respirator as well. And his special rule is medical mechadendrite. So in the recovery phase, instead of assisting a normal recovery test, pass an intelligence test, 6+ on this guy, to immediately recover one seriously injured fighter within 3 inches. Suffer a flesh wound as normal. If failed, the seriously injured fighter goes out of action. It's pretty good though. Most of the time you're passing that with an intelligence of 6+. I think for 100 credits, Dr. Arachnos, is he really worth it? I mean, yeah. 100 credits isn't too much. It's not too much more than a normal rogue doc, and I think that's a pretty useful mechanic. Of course, you could use this guy as an outcast leader in an outcast gang. Perhaps making a whole gang of pissed off rogue docs or something would be a pretty cool theme. It's a nice enough model to want to use as a leader as well. He's certainly not world breaking, but he is very much cool and fluffy. And I know a lot of the folks out there in the community really like this guy. So why not use him as an outcast leader? It'd be funny. The problem is though, pretty average stats with only 1 wound. He's going to get killed pretty easily. However, I can see you leveling him up quite interestingly as well. I think the main use for this guy in your gangs though is to perhaps park him next to a vulnerable leader or a champion or something like that doesn't like getting into close combat. Maybe a gun platform, a heavy or something like that. and just providing a bit of a safety mechanism in terms of that 3-inch versatile threat, and also having the recovery medical mechadendrites there as well next to that that target that you've got on your gang. I think that's probably what I'd use him for, just parking him next to one of your most important fighters. Anyway, some food for thought on Dr. Arachnos. Let me know what you think of that, and if you've used them in your games, please do let me know down in the comments down below. That's it for now. I'll be back with another video real soon. Peace out.